welcome back to my channel. It's Leah and welcome to my freshman advice plus tips video. Okay guys, so we have my computer here, water, lip gloss, which we are gonna put this on right now because, and we have something playing in the background because I can't have it too quiet. I have a notes right there, so I'm gonna start off in that area and then all the questions that I got. Once I'm done doing all the stuff, I'll go back through and read the questions and do anything that like didn't fall into a specific category. Okay, first we're gonna start off with friendships, which I think personally it was my biggest thing for my freshman year and what I went through the most. So I've had my fair share of friendships and not having the same friends that I had in middle school and that I have now. That friends that I were really close with at the beginning of freshman year and not friends with at all now, and we're not gonna get into that, but just know that things do change and you're not always gonna be friends with the same people. And mom told me that before I went into high school, and I listened, but I didn't listen to it enough because as a sensitive person, I take things to heart a lot, and so with my friends I took that to heart. I got a bunch of questions on how to drop people, which I wouldn't necessarily say I know how to drop somebody, but really honestly, like, just stop talking to them, distance yourself from them, because that's the only way you're like not gonna be like close with them anymore. I feel like how to not deal with having friends in your class, simply like either be in your own world or like branch out and talk to other people, because like for me, like I'm a shy person, but like once you get to know me, I'm like really loud and kind of crazy. I was like I've had a friend in most of my classes, people in my grade, like, or just like people in general, like I'll just like share, like try to, I don't know. Even if you don't have one of your friends in your class, you can literally like say like the person you sit with, girl, and just have small talk. And I think of like my Spanish class, because I feel like we had a bunch of like upperclassmen and underclassmen in that class. Literally everybody just along with each other. I just talked to each other. Okay, how to deal with friends that you're not close with, or like I said, like we said that before, but like are leaving you out. Either like you tell them that you feel that way, or you just stop like reaching out to them and trying. I feel like distance from one of your friends that you used to be really close with, like y'all have had your times, and if you're supposed to, you will have your more times, but like now, if that's not the time, then that's not the time. Wait, okay, now moving on to schoolwork. I'm not gonna lie, freshman year schoolwork wasn't even hard to me. You really just have to pay attention. My first semester, I had classes easy with all A's both semesters. Keep up with work, literally just pay attention. And literally one of my biggest things, that if you have time in class, like extra trying to work on stuff, get it done so you don't have to go home and do it. Because literally if you get drained easily, you don't want to come home and do work. Get that stuff done in class so you don't have to come home and do work. I would do my work in class, but then there were other times where I'd be like, really I should have done it in class, so I wasn't worrying about at home later. Hard classes that I struggled with personally, that you might, algebra, one, only a little, like I said, I passed with a 90. Literally the way my teacher was, like, no, like nothing gets or anything, but like she taught things very fast. Like we were doing things very quick. Like the first, like, and I had her second semester, the first thing we learned, like we went so fast I really didn't know what I was doing, and I think I like failed the first like little like quick check thing, and then the test I passed it. Like I made like almost 100 on that. Sometimes teachers can't help how fast they go, so they just like ask questions when you need to, because I got to a point like where I would just start asking like questions instead of just like sitting there and being clueless. Y'all, I apologize for how many times I said like this. Somebody was a little tongue-tied, a little nervous apparently, but I apologize. I'm really mad as I'm editing this right now and trying to cut it out as much as I can, because at the end of the day, like if I'm sitting there being clueless, that's not gonna help me at all. So I'll definitely say ask questions, even if you don't want to ask in front of the class, like literally just like after class. If you're one of the first people in the class, like literally just go up and ask so you can get help and you can understand it. Okay, so we get a couple questions on upperclassmen. Do they really upperclassmen say about freshmen? If they really do hate freshmen? Really, at the end of the day, like upperclassmen do not care. Like they don't care at all. Really. I heard personally, like at the beginning of the year, I heard a couple of like times, like literally it would be sophomores that literally just freshmen, like saying like, oh, I hate freshmen, like, but they hadn't even done anything. This was like about lunch table. So See, I'm trying to tell y'all like my personal experiences so y'all can get the feel better. I hope this makes sense. First semester versus second semester. First semester is gonna be so good. So you have football games, homecoming, all that good stuff, and you just maintain your work. But second semester, when you come back from Christmas break and like New Year's or whatever, oh, you're fed up. Like I did all my work and tried and stuff, but like you're just ready to be done. After semester's done, there's not that much stuff to look forward to. So you just have to like bear with like everybody at second semester and just make it through. I feel like clubs. I would definitely say join clubs. I'm definitely joining more clubs this year than I did last year. I was only in one club last year. I joined clubs because one, it gives you something to do and you feel more involved, especially if you're not doing any sports. Okay, that's all from like my notes things, but now I'm going to go into what specific questions. The topic that I didn't put for myself but somebody asked is relationships. Personally, and really it just matters on like what's best for you. But personally, I feel like it's not worth it unless there is somebody that's putting in the effort. Somebody said a fear of changing the gym lockers. The way our locker room is in our gym, it has stalls in it, so that's really how we change it. I'm just gonna screenshot this comment and put it on the screen about how God hears conversations that you didn't, because that's very true. And yeah, that whole comment is like really good. It goes back to upperclassmen and what they find annoying. Really, nobody cares. Like everybody stays in their own like circle with their people, but people are gonna look at you crazy for being obnoxious. But at the end of the day, like I feel like they're not gonna do anything. So I really forgot to put this in schoolwork, but exams. So my school has a thing that if you have A's and B's and no more than 3 absences, you can exempt your finals. But first semester I did have to take all my finals, which I passed, but exams really just depends. And then for algebra I had to take EOC and that I couldn't exempt. Just pay attention throughout the year, like throughout like the class, then you should be good. And then do the reviews at least a little bit. If you don't like, if it's a big review thing, like at least look through it at least and just like do what you struggle with. Okay, I just want to emphasize, even though like I knew I was gonna bring it up, but about hygiene, because I'm gonna be making other videos like my emergency kit and stuff. But definitely keep up your good hygiene. Have your emergency kit so you can have lotion, deodorant, perfume, and all that stuff when you need it. Nobody likes to be smelling no must. Nobody. There's somebody gonna tell you, or they're gonna sit there and let you stink, but keep on hating from a distance. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this all made sense, and I hope you got something from it. And that's it. Bye, guys.